Before we decide either to save or to destroy, we pause for a moment of silence. I mean real silence, in which we stop. So just as I have to stop talking occasionally to hear what others have to say, so I have to stop thinking occasionally to have something to think about. Because I won't listen to what anybody else has to say. Now it's very difficult, you see, to have a silent mind. So then what do? You have to interfere as wisely as possible. But under the hypnotic influence of thought, that is to say, linguistic representation of the world, we're always trying to straighten things out. And this is simply a symptom of the fact that we are confusing.
It's a lot of shit. Right now, hold on. Man. I got a lot of shit. Pack schedule, we max level on sodium settles. You getting old faster in a minute. Shit you saying won't matter. Disappearing dip. I'm so average. You don't have it handy. Your own ass is the joke after everything ethereal. I'm smiling at the fact the finest things we find becoming with the text. And it's a rap rugged pass cross. Shutter shock. We laugh off last cause luggage with the anvil. We drag on the vocals. Burn kingdoms. Shoulders turn. You exaggerating. We ain't so concerned. Blink once we bounce out the building. Barely rush. Roasted water in my mug, multiply my artistry. Harmfully harvesting, you ain't thinking for yourself, then you a mark to me. Easy to confront, you got the world on a martyr street. Mayhem on the media, I don't see, don't speak. Strike silence through your whole team. We ain't no sheep and sheep, the different blades. How we pro keys a needle within trees. The miss, my perspective needs an eagle's assist. I'm trying to show things. My grievance is big, been getting down in my pocket. Post trying my offense, so the heart in the lock-in. Caught between it all drifting. I'm punching in, I leave it all winded. Need a breath of fresh air. And I'm thinking, should it be like this forever? Should it be like this forever? Single method for getting my shit together. You shouting before the thought developed, so I really walk wherever. Sitting with my form of silence, I gain more from it. Sold the heart in the lock, sold the heart in the lock, and I am poor for me. Yeah, where you at in this time right now? Where you at? Yo, tell me. That's good. Yeah, we say thank you.
Right in the show, I'm always tuned right. I can feel you stressing right now. You're fighting alone, you're living too light. I can lead you second right now. You're high to the bone, you the cool type. Still, you're always questioning. You're trying to be known, trying to have a full type. Make it matter if you message me now.
50 pushes, will be caffeine free. I stay awake, I make purchases at the store in the morning and face the day. Script the page, plan the plays, posture looking like an 8. I stretch and sketch the cue times, it's time I never waste. You sleep, we need rest. I'm representing my dogs, you need friends. And this is summer that you freeze in. We frequently develop, fix it, fall hood. Far beyond the reach of your potential sits our outpost where any guest gets out. Smoke shock on what you down slow. Eyes open where we bow low. I focus and I lose it. I'm mostly beyond the down low. During the daily ritual, you the one that we outgrow. We grounded, I'm a lounge, you gain clarity. New air to breathe, the boundaries were broken. That's a while ago. And you novice with it, not intrinsic, indignant. When your homie tell the truth, you be dissing. We playing solitaire, we ain't kicking. Just kidding, chemistry, no elements conflicting.
I'm always tuned right. I can feel you stressing right now.
Right now.
Alone, you're living too light. I can lead you second right now.
I can.
To the bone. You cool tight. Still, you're always questioning. Trying to be known. Trying to have a full tight. Make it matter if you message me now.
Tap my binoculars, still subtle, selecting the soundscape and job juggling through still jungles. You ain't encompassed, sitting on your ass tight, you nothing, no knockable, no divide. You be nonchalant, appearing pivotal and too tired to speak. Cause every single one of our dogs are prowess through wild process, power through doubt, drown your neurotoxin, not defensive on offense. We augment without an option and learn a lot from it. Lotus in the palm from it, lay low with the squad. I need a proud mind, we manage with persistence. Manic we inflicted when the chapter changed for previous accolades. We antiquate, you emulate. In my room the world ain't had the same self-synergy trip, then leave our fate waiting. I write it down, wrote it down. Yeah, it's the last thing you wrote down, huh?
So the act of sitting down is an act of revolution. To sit down and you cut off, you stop that state of being, losing yourself, not being yourself. And when you sit down, you connect with yourself, and you don't need an iPhone or a computer to do that.
Acting like I never need the evidence. It's elementary. Shred the next tree. Deep breathe with Eastern rhetoric. It's not resonant. It's reconciliation with the man I see in puddles. And usually I stay inside psychologically, reading them through the eyes. You better start talking. We should vibe. She would like it if you start talking. Proceeding to sharing difference. On my bed, she threw her socks on it. In my room, it's mother base. I'm Snake, the big boss on it. This phantom pain will never fade. False lumen. Forgot the way that I saw through it. Thicker clouds, the raw fuming. Battle rain, woes find you when you shout in pain, and we know woes around the way. Watching carefully for patterns and perpetuations. Mind vacant, practice pausing on a daily basis. Your whole squad ain't never seen was blatant, being easily persuaded. I asked a stupid question and I changed shit. Fuck being upon me vanquished, like fuck the A-list. And those who claim sacred, say shit. Space between us, you salient is desperation. You designated and anxious. I'm moving through these pages brutally. You ain't used to the same shit we've been trying to take hits and evolve. Fuck the same issues. The wise whisper ain't shit blissful. Boss, don't let no hate get you. When they flip you off, it's dismal. I ain't know you gotta weigh different cars. Yeah.
With yourself, so that you can connect with yourself. This is the way to heal. And when you have been able to connect with yourself, you find home.
I've come to believe that we can physically feel time. I don't know what that means yet. But I think I will figure it out.
Yeah, and I don't understand everything. I'm undercover, escalating best. We understand if you figured it out. Breaking down the rather sit on my ideas that start sinking in the couch. I'm curing evil in the meters. My immediate upheaval. Why you tweaking with alien reasons? You might just show me down. My plot deepens. A lot stays linear with y'all with less than feet or fan. Form the pack anemic, barely decent, leaking lesions, but we languid laughing somehow. Acting while the sun down. My dirty hands dexterous through dawn. Reading badges past, burning through the rapture is gone. Realize, relocate and reside with some strong strategy. Alive despite catastrophe surrounded. Either dodge the mood or drown it. We long and not have to be hacking out all our truths like we're the wisest at. Whimsical primal sense a while back. Barely remember when our revival. Up in my room instead, say something to move the pen. Preoccupied and defiled. I'm lying if I said that we ain't used to this. You boo, bring a chamomile, hallucinogens, the kind of stay kicking how we used to. Insta group for men, rather do it raw than try and do it big. Not ravage where we rock, try to prove some shit elusive. Feeling very few aware of their influences. Self is the essence that we brutal with. I swear only in frequencies, I'm scrupulous. I meant it though I leave shit underdressed.
Small details.
I've been disconnected, anything that's unexpressed. My soul progressed.
Call me colluding with the devil on my shoulder, rinking some cows and convoluting all the debts my angels had collected. Like when's my payback? When do I find that if the ones who made it from way back come back around? What's the cost of flesh when your scale doesn't measure pounds? We need profoundly define what's downwind. Noses prickling like a bloodhounds. We chase accounted records of better times when everything was fine. Had to tread the line between some optimal and sublime. Not sure, not a saint but a sinner at times. All the letters bleed together when I cut between the lines. Maybe I should try reading signs, keeping centerfold in evenings when I'm lost in false prophets. Can't stop it when the feelings wash over like baptisms from rusty faucets. Co-sign the cost and collect the check. Separate myself and build a fence. Isolation weighing on me, only a matter of time, fried effect. Till then, when I'm pressed, I detest and I deflect. Can't come correct when I treat life like it's a test. Show me the answers. Need chemicals to fight this cancer. Eating at my heart, spit spades, keep the ransom. Slick demons moving tandem while my normal senses seem random. I used to dial on a Samsung, now I'm trapped in digital slides like handguns. Don't call all the problems that I ran from, created my discombobulated anthems.
It was a bad situation, but we turned into a better one. You know, you ever do that?
Said the perfect man employs his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing, it refuses nothing, it receives but does not keep.
It's no shit is a beauty.
So the poem says,
it's no shit is a beauty, it's misty, we risk it walking through it. Inner faith, fitness, swindling, anger, sit with danger, seize a moment with all of the wisdom of raiders. I really need a second, need a beverage writing. I ain't even rested, proof that I'm alive and you trying to be represented. Wreck your wellness for a move, and I ain't tell you nothing new unless I wrote it. People's focus is off, I notice, keep going slowly. Hope you're joking when you speaking lonely, only embrace the shit. Coded by languages, I mostly connect when it's genuine. You see crazy shit, fainting, I'm working like Coltrane, trying to play his phrases rich, really melodic with every week that I'm aching in the influx. Bewilders flow that I'm in syncopation with. Sick inside my crib, I need some time with me and tune it violently. Visceral with every line that bleed, I barely rap, and most of them been trying to spit it hard. I usually glare at that, elusive my sonics booming. You feel just like a student when I share a fact. You feel the match. On the contrary, my dodge disparage whack. Props to my family, pausing uncanny. I don't pray, I talk to granny, garden where I'm at. Grateful though I never met her. Cure what ails forever, swimming if the sailing tether. Early smoking in the rain, go inside and shrink the page. How to slip away, distant with your pain and what's given is what we take. Nimble although we ate, patient but never wait. I just get inside and state what I need to. Honestly, I don't know many other ways.
It flows like water. As water has all the patterns in it, network of sunlight, the ripples, so on. So in the same way, the world has all this, but it constantly flows.
Bobby